You've seen the YouTube videos, you've read the blogs, and maybe you've even chatted with that one friend who won't stop talking about their amazing life in Panama. But what's real and what's just expat fantasy? Stay tuned, because today we're diving into the tropical truth behind what it's really like to live in Panama and busting some of the biggest myths out there. Welcome to the Panama Podcast, from dreaming to doing. I'm your host, Melissa Darnay. If you want insider tips on living, investing, and having a blast in Panama, go to choosepanama.com and snag your free copy of Panama Uncorked. Number 1, Panama is just for retirees. This myth is yesterday's news. Panama is a retirement haven, yes, but it's also buzzing with young professionals, digital nomads, and entrepreneurs. Whether you're in your 30s building a business or in your 70s living your best life, Panama offers modern infrastructure, co-working spaces, and a vibrant community. Here's a fun fact. Panama now has a thriving remote work scene in both Panama City and the Coronado Beaches area. In fact, most of the new projects are now including co-working spaces to make your life in Panama that much easier. Number 2, healthcare in Panama is mediocre at best. This myth needs a second opinion. Panama offers high-quality, affordable private healthcare. Many facilities are affiliated with U.S. institutions like Johns Hopkins, and most doctors speak excellent English. Here's a fact you need to know. A specialist visit in Panama typically costs between $40 to $60 with little to no wait time, and that's the whole fee, not your deductible. Healthcare is truly one of the most shockingly spectacular things about Panama. Number 3, Panama uses the US dollar. This is true. Panama's official currency is the Panamanian Balboa. However, it's permanently pegged to the US dollar. This makes the US dollar the de facto currency of Panama. For Americans, as well as many other international expats, banking, investing, and day-to-day purchases are simple and familiar. Number 4, moving abroad is just too complicated. This is a myth, and it's time to demolish this outdated belief. Panama is one of the most accessible countries for expats, with immigration programs like the Friendly Nations Visa and the Pensionado Visa, a streamlined legal process, and bilingual attorneys. Relocating to Panama is easier than you think. In fact, with the help of a good attorney, most expats can get residency in just a few months. Number 5, Panama has third world infrastructure. This myth is as outdated as the rotary dial telephone. Panama has modern roads, reliable electricity, high-speed internet, and clean drinking water in most areas. And if you want urban living, Panama City has a fully functional 2-line metro system and a 14-station third line that's slated to be completed by 2026. Here's a fun fact. Internet speeds in Panama City rival those of major U.S. cities, making it perfect for remote work and streaming the latest videos of yours truly. Number 6, you have to know everything before you move. This, of course, is a myth. You don't need a plan, just a plane ticket. You don't need to have it all figured out. Panama is a learn-as-you-go experience, from immigration and banking to grocery shopping and cultural differences. You'll learn by doing. Every expat has a first time I messed up story. After all, it's part of the adventure. Number 7, you can't own property as a foreigner. This is a myth. Panama allows 100% property ownership by foreigners with the same legal rights as Panamanian citizens. Whether it's a beachfront condo or a mountain villa, your investment is protected by law. The only restriction is that foreigners aren't allowed to own land located within 10 kilometers, which is about 6.2 miles, of an international border, And of course, this is for security reasons. Here's a bonus tip. Property taxes are incredibly low, and some properties even qualify for tax exemptions. For example, in my building, we won't pay property taxes until 2032. Myth number 8, you'll lose access to modern conveniences. This is a big myth. Panama offers everything you need, from Uber and high-speed internet to international supermarkets and food delivery apps. You won't be roughing it unless you choose to. You can still get your favorite gluten-free flour, your Louis Vuitton handbags, and even your specialty hair products. Everything you need to live well can be found in Panama. Myth number 9, the rainy season will ruin your life. This myth is all wet. Panama's rainy season starts in May and ends in November. When you look online, the weather forecasts can be deceiving. You'll see rain forecasted almost every day during rainy season. You might think to yourself, I don't want to go to Panama and have it rain all day every day. But here's what the weather apps don't tell you. Most days it rains for just a few minutes to perhaps an hour in the afternoon, and then it's back to sunshine as usual. So don't let the weather apps fool you for missing out on one of the best times in Panama. Myth number 10, it's hard to get to Panama. This myth should check the flight schedule. Panama is one of the best connected countries in the region. Tocumen International Airport, airport code PTY, offers direct flights to major cities across the US, Canada, Europe, and Latin America. It's called the Hub of the Americas for a reason. Fact number 11, Panama is politically and economically stable. This is true. Panama is known for its long-standing political stability and strong service-based economy. The US dollar, the Panama Canal, and a robust banking system all contribute to a solid financial foundation. The Panama Canal alone contributes over $4 billion to the economy every single year. Buying real estate in Panama isn't like buying back home. What you don't know can cost you. Before you search for properties online that might or might not be as advertised, go to choosepanama.com/contact and schedule a free 30-minute call. Our white glove service takes the stress out of buying abroad. So what's the truth about Panama? As you can see, it's not all hammocks and coconuts, but it is pretty amazing. If you're looking for a country with modern conveniences, global access, affordable living, and a vibrant culture, Panama might just be your dream destination. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. After all, you don't want to miss a single episode of the Panama podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to tell me in the comments below just which myth surprised you the most and which fact makes you want to pack your bags and check out Panama. Until next time, see you in Panama.